Hello, beautiful soul. This is Corinne Day, and I'm super happy to see you again. This is our fourth week, and thank you for sharing both publicly and by sending me messages. I'm super happy that you've enjoyed the series, and the last video today is all about saying yes. So as you've tuned into yourself and you've embraced who you are, you've felt your feelings fully, and you've allowed for them to flow. And then last week, you've given yourself some extra love and support and that attention that you need from yourself. Then this brings us into the last week where I invite you to really ask yourself, what makes me happy? When do I feel joy? What makes me giggle? What lights me up? When do I feel the happiest? And with whom do I feel the happiest? And what do I want to invite more of into my life? So it's saying what you need and what you want and what, brings you joy, and then saying yes to that. So that can mean that at the beginning of the day, you look at your long to-do list and there's lots of stuff you need to do, but then it's checking in and going, okay, what would make me feel happy today? And so maybe that's starting your day by drinking your coffee slowly for 5 minutes in your garden and feeling that joy inside you as you take a moment to just feel the grass underneath your feet, enjoying that lovely cup of coffee, hearing the birds sing. Or it can be something more elaborate or even simpler. So it's not really about what you do, but how you do it, as in fully enjoying it, and that you're listening to what it is your heart is telling you to do, not something you just tick off a list because those are the things to do, right? It's really about tuning into your own needs and your own wishes. So what do you long for? And how can you say yes to that? Because there's so many shoulds and opinions about things, and there are people around you, and you hear things, right? But doesn't mean it's true for you. So really take this week to check in what is true for you. What makes you happy? And how can you invite more of that into your life? How can you choose happy more often? And how can you allow for more happiness to spread, through your body, to feel it in your heart and to feel it, in your life? Because for me, happiness is like a muscle. You train it. And so maybe you start out not feeling that great or just feeling a little bit happy. And then as you keep opening up and choosing the right things for you and letting go of the wrong things for you, then there's more space. And as you make space, then if happy is your intention, then you will feel more happiness in those spaces within you. So I hope you've enjoyed this series. I would love to know how it goes for you this week and what choosing happy means to you and what it is that truly brings you joy and what lights you up. Because you are a beautiful, radiant being. And the more joy, the more happiness, the more you can be present in this moment. Well, the more of those qualities you are radiating out into the world. And the more joy you feel, the more joy I feel. Because that's the energy that you are sending out. And so I feel very passionate about changing the world and doing things differently and providing our world with a different vibration and a different energy and different qualities. So if we spend our days complaining about things that aren't right in the world, then it drags us down and it doesn't inspire us and it doesn't inspire other people. So for me, it's really about asking myself, what do I need? How can I give that to myself? And ultimately, it's sharing those things with others as well, and just with the world, right? So when I feel happy, that's what I radiate out to other people. And so it's sharing asking for things, receiving them fully in our own hearts, and then letting them spread out so that we can all share all this goodness. So I hope you've enjoyed this week's prompt, and let me know how it goes. And if you have any more questions, I would love to answer them. So I wish you a beautiful, beautiful journey with this. And thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being you, because you're so precious. You're so special. And I hope you know how loved and supported you are. So thank you.